Welcome in. I'm Stacy, and this is the Lumibricks Cyberpunk floating train station. It is set number L9098 and it contains 2,760 pieces. There are 5 very cool minifigures, printed elements that are next level, and lighting that is beyond anything we've ever seen before. Teaser alert, you don't want to skip the box. Please do us a favor, hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Lumibricks, formerly Funwhole, has listed this set for $169.99 US, with a release date of approximately September 13th, 2025. So if you're interested, just search Lumibricks Cyberpunk on Amazon or Google. We are Lumibricks and Amazon affiliates, and those links and any promo codes will be in the description of this video. Now, if you netrunners, fixers, cyber psychos, and brick building enthusiasts are ready, let's get it. I'm going to start on this side of the set, and there is just so much to look at. We'll go from the bottom and work our way up, and the very first thing is we have an outside connector, so this will connect with our Lumibricks Cyberpunk set. And you'll notice it's on kind of a Mills plate base, just like the other ones. We got these stairs here, and there's a gate and a no entry sign. So I'm assuming this is where our employees would go up to work on the rail underneath. Pretty neat. And then in here is where our passengers would enter. I'll turn this a little sideways because we do have printed pieces. So you see the arrows and then the X on that one. But inside, it's all very blue, nice transparent blue pieces on the bottom to make the lights all really reflect. Got a little door in there. And we'll go up to the train. We have not only these 2 printed pieces, but there's also a printed piece in behind that. And then our train itself is printed. The blue is absolutely beautiful. And those are really fun to build. Now, this amazing feature is this one-way mirror. I'm actually going to show you the effect of this. If we pull this piece down a little bit and see the train moving. Isn't that incredible? There's just lights around that mirror and it gives it this spatial effect. It's so incredible. Now this train actually does come off the rail. This comes right down. Here's our rail, and it just grips onto that. So it just slides right off. So we get a better look at that rail and the mirror. And then our train. So we've got 2 pieces joined in the middle. Beautiful printed tops. These snap right off. And this is the inside. We do have some studs there for minifigs for the front seat, but there are 2 seats in there. And our minifig is in there, nice and snug. Turn this upside down. She's nice and tight. Go up to the top. We've got this window here that is very sturdy, but built on an angle. Really interesting, the shapes and angles in this set. And then we go up to the top, which is our operating center. More printed pieces. There's no light behind that, but it looks like there's light because of the orange in behind. And then to our roof, we have our radar. This is actually movable. So you can move it around. And then we have our red flashing light. This side is so flashy. Let's start from the bottom. We've got a printed element here. Then it comes up to another printed element outside the train. This actually moves down. So if you want to pull your train, you can. And then just angles back up. Then we have a printed window and a printed piece with the hours. This danger sign. See how it's on an angle, almost like it's broken? There's a couple of nice angles in this set. It's really neat. We can see right inside to the train station, nice blue transparent pieces so the lights just bounce right off of it. This ice cream piece, this is incredible. So typically with our Cyberpunk lights, these kind, the wire is built right into the piece. But look at this comes right off. The lights are built right into the base of that. And though it's kind of like an F piece that you would use to run wires through, but it's got lights in it. Really, really nice. So that you put this in, it lights right up where the light shines through. Then we have these pieces that are done the same way. The lights are built here and here, and I love how they alternate in different colors. Incredible. We have our platform where our passengers will board. And while we're on this side, I just did want to talk a little bit more about these angle pieces. So just to give perspective, it's these ones here. You have to attach it down here, and then it attaches on this plate up here. So it did take me a couple of tries to get it attached at the top and the bottom. Just for whatever reason, it was a little bit awkward. Now that it's on there, it's nice and tight. Look, we could see right into that second floor. Really nice. And then we'll go up to our top where our operating area is. Nice printed elements, blue windows. Look at that blue tube shining. So nice. Get a little better view of the roof here as well. Before we get into this side, I did want to just roll back and show you the surveillance camera. Really cute addition. So we'll start from the bottom again. We do have another external connector. The door does open. I like the green elements on the side. So you can see right inside there, some chairs. We've got this door that also opens. And we've got some stairs there going up to the second platform with a printed element. Looks like there's some controls there as well. Right here is a bathroom. I love that printed piece. It's almost like no peeking. But this little ball piece is on here because this actually comes right out. And it is staff-only toilets. And then it opens right up into our futuristic toilet. There's actually a mess on the floor there, and the instructions are that you can use that printed piece or you can just use a plain piece. I thought it was a cute addition. So behind this, it looks like maybe our ticket area or maybe some kind of control. I'm not really sure what that is, but there's printed pieces in there. And we put this back in. And then up to the top, we can see the tubing again. It goes on the other side. So this right here is a light of brick. And that puts the light right through to the tube. One more side to cover. So we have our battery box. This is the cord that came with it. The power switch is right there. The USB is right there. It takes 3 AA batteries. This has a couple of studs that it hooks onto. So I find once the batteries are in, it's a little bit heavy. But this piece, as the battery goes on, also comes off. We've got some chairs in there. It's kind of hard to tell what that area is from this angle. So let's open this up. Look at that. We have our information booth. What a fantastic build that was as well. And now we have a really good view of inside the actual station from the back. It's incredible how that actually comes out like that. So slide that back in. It is a little bit tight. Then we have this piece that comes off. So this is our bathroom over here. And behind that has a square piece so that it sits in comfortably. And then here, this opens to see our control center. We've got a nice big desk with some printed monitors and chairs. Nice wide open space. And again, those floors are the transparent blue, so the light really shines nicely. And our roof again. More details. But let's come back down for 1 minute to look at the back of this mirror. see much better how it's put together. So we've got these pieces that are like the F pieces, and then there's a light in between each of them. See the string there? And then all of these are individual builds that lock together. And then the clear piece is just to keep it nice and sturdy, and then it locks in at the bottom. So not beautiful visual from this side, but it's really interesting build. We do also have a modular element with this. So this top comes right off. There is our connector brick there. And when we take this off, our roof also comes off from the back. So we get to take a look at this. I'll just spin it around and we can see it better this way. At the entire area. Really good space. Fit our minifigs in there. And you see that there is studs in front of the chairs for the minifigs as well, so that they will be able to sit. Showed that there's studs in front of the chairs for the minifigs to sit. So there's holes in their feet and they just attach right to those studs. Love this new feature. Look, they stay in there so well. Our roof does come off. Underneath, we have a light and a connector. And then this is our radar that we looked at that does move all around. It's a light underneath that. Then on this side, we have a printed piece. It looks like it's actually a drone for surveillance. Really neat. So while we have this top piece off, I just wanted to take a look at the connector. You can see it's indented a little bit here. And when we take a look at the set itself, that connector piece actually stays on, and it's supposed to because it has wires that attach it right to the wall. So that's how you line up that piece to get it on. But look, we can also see all the way down in the middle of the set, at least to the top of the bottom floor stairs. Let's get this piece back on to the set. Here we go. I always look forward to Cyberpunk minifigs, although this may be where my Cyberpunk ignorance comes in, because I don't know too much about it, but we have 5 of them, and they didn't disappoint for being very different. This guy has green hair and blue eyes, no pupils. His shirt kind of looks like it's digital. Next one, bright red hair. Her eyes match her hair, and the mark on her face looks like it might be like hardware coming through the skin. This guy looks like maybe some kind of animal. His hands, his legs, his head are all the same color. Love the top hat. This lady here, very cute. Orange hair, orange glasses. We can see her belly. And the next one, my absolute, maybe absolute favorite Cyberpunk minifig. It's like a hard light hologram of the lady with the orange hair. Very cute. From the back, the hologram one, you can see pretty much right through her. How neat is that? But there's still print on the back. The next one, there's some detail on the back of her shirt. And here's where we can really tell that he's the same color right from top to bottom, all gray, his head and everything. Get some nice details on the back of her, on their shirt. And as well with this guy, that digital image looks like on the back of him. Cyberpunk boxes are always very interesting. We have the set number, Lumibricks symbol, and we've got Cyberpunk Neon City. Notice the name of the set is not there. However, we turn around to the back, we have the Cyberpunk collection, the apartment, the izakaya, now the floating train station, and it looks like there's a game stack to come. Looks like it's a really good size. What I really appreciate with the Cyberpunk boxes is on the inside, they always have this beautiful digital picture. So we've got the model name, the model number, the series, user group, number of pieces. So I've got the backs open and using the battery bank for maximum effect because we are going to take a look in the dark. Many of you are familiar with the Cyberpunk series and aware that these sets are next level. Well, this set did not disappoint. The transparent pieces, the use of colorful lights and new lights, creating dynamic neon lighting effects, and this combined with the futuristic design is nothing short of amazing. The trains were so much fun to build, and the design makes them look like they are floating right in the middle of the set. Just when it seemed like the build was complete, there was the one-way mirror to build that creates a sense of spatial transition. Just wow. I would love to hear what you think in the comments. This might be the most beautiful side-by-side yet. We have a total of 4 Cyberpunk sets. We have the police car in the front. On the left, we have the Cyberpunk apartment. And I put this on the left because the neon Eats sign does stick out over the edge of the set. Then we have the floating train station in the middle and the izakaya on the right. We're using 1 battery bank because we have those outside connectors. So if I pull it away, the lights go out. And then if I push it back in, the lights go back on. How amazing is that? Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.